so my name's May. Today we're going to work on a full body flow incorporating crow and side crow. So with that being said, let's go ahead and begin on your mat, on your back. Allow yourself just to completely relax, settling on in this morning, or whatever time of day it is. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale deeply and let it all go. Hug both knees in, rock side to side, massaging your back with the ground. With your hands, take the lateral edge of your feet, pulling your quads into your side body, coming into happy baby. Drawing your shoulders back. So you want to make the connection with the ground from the root of your head from all the way to your sacrum. So sometimes our sacrum likes to peel up off the ground. If you can feel a little bit of space between the lower back and the mat, try to actively pull your sacrum down to the ground while pulling your legs into your side body. Pulling your shoulders back. Happy baby is actually super active. Hug both knees in. Give yourself a big, big hug. Left leg goes long. Grab onto the right ankle, pulling your knee into your nose. And this might be too much this morning. You can always bend through the left knee. Opening up our hamstring. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Maybe move a little bit more into this posture. Bend through the right knee. Twist your right knee over your side body. Reaching your right arm out. Palm goes up the sky to the ceiling. This really opens up your shoulder versus having your palm down. Palm up. Come back center, giving yourself another big, big hug. Moving into the other side, extending the right leg long, holding at the left ankle, straightening through the left leg. You can dorsiflex through the toes, and that activates your left hamstring. Or if you want to be a little bit more lazy about it, that's completely cool too. Taking just 2 more breaths here, moving into your deepest expression. Again, you always have that option to keep the right foot flat on the ground. Taking 1 more round of breath. Bending through the left knee, cross it over your body. Left palm goes up to the sky. Feeling the side body opening. 1 more round of breath, deepest expression here. Maybe you encourage your left knee to go a little bit more down to the mat and encourage your left shoulder to also go down. So you're going in 2 opposite directions. Come back center, hug it in. On your inhale, extend your arms and your feet so they're hovering. Almost like a good morning stretch, but we're engaging our core. Come back center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hugging your knees in. Inhale, expand, being expressive. Exhale, knees to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. All right, let's go through 10 more times. 10, moving slow. 9, slow and controlled. 8, 7, engaging your core, your Uddiyana Bandha. 6, you got it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging your knees in, rock side to side. Come into happy baby again, grabbing the outside edge of your feet. Hugging your knees in, rock side to side on your sacrum, and then rock forward and back on your mat. Gently crossing at your ankles, coming into tabletop. No rush to get there. Wrists on your shoulders, knees under hips. You can tuck your toes, or you can have your feet flat on the ground, the tops of your feet. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. Your belly button down to the ground. Exhale, up at your belly button. Just round. Maybe you take barrel rolls through your chest. If you took barrel rolls, move to the other side. Find balance. When you found balance, meet me in tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes under, and then on the inhale, lift up your knees just like 2 inches from the ground. We're hovering our knees, we're engaging our back, engaging your core. Yeah, there you go. You got it. So here, let's take 10 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. You guys got it. Don't give up. Halfway there. Three more breaths. Last round. Push back, down dog. Pedal it out. Warming up your body, warming up your quads, your hamstrings, your shoulders, your back. Let it all go, y'all. Moving into another core exercise this morning. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring your knee across your body to your left tricep. Then lower your knee down to the wrist. Bring it back up, left tricep, 3-legged. Flip it over, wild thing. 3-legged on the inhale, reaching your right knee up to the sky, right leg, right foot. Bring your right knee across your body again to the left elbow, left tricep. Bring it down to the wrist, up to the elbow, 3-legged. Flip it over. Extending your chest, making the number 11 with your toes, your feet. Squaring your chest off with the ceiling. Come back, 3-legged. Across your body, left elbow, left wrist, left elbow. Bring it up, wild thing. Do that 3 more times. 3-legged. Across your body, right elbow or left elbow, left wrist. Bring it up, 3-legged. Open it up, expanding through your chest. 3-legged on the inhale, dorsiflexing through your feet. Don't forget that. Cross over your body. Left tricep, left wrist, left tricep. Bring it up, flip it over. Wild thing. 3-legged. Expanding through that right foot, right heel. Bring your right knee across your body, left tricep, left wrist, left tricep. Bring it up, flip it over. One more round. Rise. Right leg goes high. Cross it over your body. Left tricep, left wrist, left tricep. Bring it up, flip it over to hold a wild thing. Circling out through your right arm. Expanding Growing a little bit more into this posture. Beautiful job. Flip back over, three-legged to hold. Pressing down through your hands, really taking some time here to get this posture right. You want your hips to be in line and drawing these toes down to the ground. We are not pointing through our toes. No ballerinas here. You guys got 2 more breaths. Plant your right foot beside your left. If you need to, take child's pose at this time for 3 breaths. But if you're good, stay in downward facing dog. I realize we've been on our hands a lot. If you have sensitive wrists, you may need to drop down to child's pose. There's no shame in that. All right. When ready, rise back up. Down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, cross your body. Right tricep, right wrist, right tricep. Bring it up. 3-legged. Flip it over. Wild thing. Standing through your chest. Come back. 3-legged. Left leg up. Across your body. Tricep, wrist, tricep, up. Cross it over. Wild thing. Number 11 with your feet, shining your chest to the sky. Flip over. Left leg goes high. Cross your left knee across your body. Tricep, wrist, tricep, bring it up. Flip it over. You guys got it. Almost adding a little bit of cardio into our core work. Left leg high, across your body. Tricep, wrist, tricep, tall, flip. Let's do that 5 more times. 3-legged, across your body, right tricep, wrist, tricep, 3-legged, flip. Wow, thing. That's 5. Cross your body, tricep, wrist, tricep, tall. This is 4. Flipping it over. 3-legged. Inhale, extending through your left foot. Across your body. Tricep, wrist, tricep, tall. 3-legged. Flip it over. That's 3. 2 more. Across your body. Right tricep, wrist, right tricep. Bring it up. Flip over. This is 2. 1 more. 3-legged. Across your body. Wrist, tricep. Bring it up. Flip over. Holding here. Rotate through that arm. Woo, the sun is bright. It's shining. So I'm so thankful to be here this morning. So beautiful. Just soaking in every moment. Come back center. 3-legged to stay. So in this 3-legged downward facing dog, I'm actively drawing my right heel down to the ground behind my toes. I can definitely feel my shoulders begin to fatigue here and my back too, and even my right glute. But where I feel it might be different from where you're feeling it. Let's hold here just for a few more breaths. Drawing your left toes down to the ground, and you're trying to draw your hips in line with each other. So you don't want one hip to be hiking up higher than the other. You're actively drawing them in line. No ballerina toes here again. Toes go down to the ground. That's dorsiflexing your foot. Whew. Drop it down. Down dog. Child's pose just for a moment. Extending your arms out to the side, to the front wall, I mean. Rise up, down dog. Tippy toe your toes to the front of your mat. Bring your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Option to bring your hands under your feet, walking your toes up to your wrist crease. Palms going up to the ceiling. Literally like you're giving your feet a high five. dropping your head, letting your neck go heavy. A lot of times when I'm in this posture, I'm like looking forward to see, oh, how deep am I getting? But actually, when you just let your neck go long, you're going deeper into the posture. Shaking it out, maybe rocking side to side, moving your knees, just pulsing back and forth. Maybe you draw your elbows out to the side wall, drawing your nose a little bit more to your knee. Let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully move your hands out from underneath your feet. Bring your toes together and your heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Bring it up. Going through around a sun A. Bring it down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bending through your knees, look up at the top of your mat. Feet meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring it on down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend through those knees, look up at the top of your mat, feet meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog to hold. So think handstand. Pressing weight into the palms. And maybe you come onto your tippy toes and begin to walk your toes a little bit in to prepare you. Maybe moving your shoulders over your wrists. And then play to jump into handstand, moving to the front of your mat. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but this is just an opportunity to grow your practice. You guys got it? If you're playing, let's go for 3 more kick-ups. One day, both those legs will meet up there. Yes, good job. All right. Meet me up at the top of your mat with your toes touching and your heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Shake it out. Walk your toes out just a little bit off your mat and your heels in. Come into Malasana. So yogi squat. My chest is tall. I'm growing through my sternum and my elbows are pressing out against my knees, my inner thighs. If you have a block, you can always put it under your seat, and that will help you to grow a little bit taller, especially if you're super tight in your hips. I know for me, like, I love having a block under my seat here. Right arm plants, left arm opens up. Option to take the bind. And if you take the bind and want to play with standing, bring your right leg with you. Keep the bind pointing through the right toe and stand. You guys got it. Still charging forward with your chest. I know I can feel myself caving in a little bit here. Slowly lower back to Malasana, yogi squat. Moving to the other side, left hand plants, right reaches up. Maybe taking the bind on this side. And then option to rise up, walking your right toes in to meet the left, pointing through the left toes, and then rise on up. is definitely a balance challenge. Pointing through your toes, really working that, charging through your chest, looking up to the ceiling, challenge yourself, lower back down, coming into Malasana. Plant your hands and come up onto your tippy toes, moving into crow. So press into each finger in your palm. I want your arms to be straight when you try to do this at first. Bend through your knees and begin to put your knees in your triceps and then rock forward. And then maybe it's like one leg lifts at first and then the other. So your arms are bent now, creating a shelf for your knees. And maybe you play. If you're super experienced with crow, lower your toes to hover and then rise them up. Lower to hover and rise. Lower and rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, Malasana. Sway side to side. So we're going to go into crow one more time, right here. In this crow, I want you to be really working on straightening your arms if you're experienced with crow. I mean, if you're just trying to lift one leg up and then the other, that is so good. But when we're working with crow, we're trying to straighten our arms more and more to go into crane. So this is going to be more of a static hold. Let's go into crow, preparing, shifting forward. All right, guys, so let's hold this for 10 breaths. Halfway there. Two more rounds. Maybe shoot it back. Taking it through up dog. Downward facing dog. Whew, so good. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring your knee between your arms. Put your foot between your hands. Rise, warrior 2. Cartwheeling through your arms. Bring your hands heart center. Shift to the back. Malasana. Or Skandasana, excuse me. Warrior 2. Sinking on in on the exhale. Shift forward. Half moon. Arms go down to the ground. Left arm reaches up. My hips are stacked. Like if you're going to drop me into a toaster, I would go right in. Both sides toasting evenly. Hands come to heart center. Think warrior 3. You're twisting at your hips. It's a balance challenge. You got it. Inhale, rise, stork. Exhale, come curtsy squat. High on the ball of the left toe. Lower down. Inhale, fingers tall. Stork. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step back, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, curtsy. Hands at heart center. Inhale, fingers tall. Exhale, curtsy to do 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise. Stork. Step it back. Take it through your flow. Maybe challenge yourself. Single-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, warrior 2. Leading with your right arm. Settle on in. Make that heel-to-heel connection. Just because we're moving a little bit faster, do not lose the integrity of your pose. Hands come heart center. Shift to the back of your mat, coming into Skandasana. Left toes go high to the sky. Beautiful. Shift forward, warrior 2. Think half moon. Shift forward. Coming into half moon. Maybe you begin to hover this left hand and then gaze up to the right fingers. Bring your hands heart center, challenging your balance. Shift, warrior three, very carefully, methodically. Inhale, rise up, stork. Exhale, step your toes to the side, coming to Skandasana. Inhale, rise up, fingers tall, coming into this L shape or 90-degree angle. Come, Skandasana. Rise up, squat, fingers tall. Curtsy squat, hands heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it to the side. Inhale, rise. 2 more times. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, tall. Exhale, curtsy to hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rise up, stork. Step it back slowly through a good transition. Lowering your hands. Single-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring your knee between your arms, plant your foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent. Hands heart center, twist the outside of your left leg. Squaring your chest off to the side wall, drawing your hands like mid-chest. We're preparing for this side crow. Left foot comes to meet the right. Now we're in a twisting chair. Here in the twisting chair, sink your glutes a little bit more to the ground. Really charging through this chest, drawing it to the side wall. This is your opportunity to play with side crow. Bring your hands to the side of your mat and begin to push your knees into your elbow and coming into side crow. No weight should be in your right elbow. All the weight's in your left. When you're done playing, come back to twisting chair. Rise, chair pose. Sink it down a little bit more in Utkatasana. Hands come heart center. Twist the outside of your left leg. Step your right leg to the back. Twisting crescent. Charging your chest to the side. Right foot meets left. Twisting chair. How much twist can you get? You really want to prepare your spine. If you're going for that twisting side crow. All right, move into the side crow whenever you're ready. Planting your hands, pressing your knees into the right elbow, and then slowly begin to rise your knees up, your feet up. No weight is in my left elbow. Come back. Twisting chair whenever you're ready. Shift to Utkatasana to lower all the way down to your mat. Hugging your knees in, rocking side to side. Coming into happy baby, where we began. Crow and side crow are wonderful things to work on. Option to come into bridge or wheel. I'm going to take bridge, but I really encourage you, if you want to take wheel, do that. If you're taking wheel, square your shoulders to the back wall, drawing your shoulders over your wrists, drawing your feet in line. Your knees are gluing in, well, not touching, but they're actively pulling into one another, engaging your adductors and wheel. Like there's a string going up to the sky, to the ceiling, pulling your chest. Wherever you're at in bridge or wheel, slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Maybe take shoulder stand, walking your hands under your back, feet go tall, Feet go over the head, moving into plow. That's an option. Let your legs go long on your mat. Feet go out, heels go in, palms extend up. Let your muscles be jelly, and let your bones be what grounds you down to the ground like the roots of a tree. All the hard work has been done. The only thing left here to do is to receive. Taking a deep breath in as a community, fill on up. Exhale, Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. If you're ready to come out of Shavasana. If not, you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. There's no rush. Go on to your favorite side. Also, it's really good to stay in Shavasana for 5 to 10 minutes. Rise up, Sukhasana, if you're ready. Bring your hands heart center. What I wish for you is this. I hope that you find enjoyment in not materialistic things, but in things that fill up your soul. Because so often we're reaching for the next best house, next best car, next best clothes, but really it does not matter. Those we can't take with us when we die, right? So find something that truly makes your soul happy, whatever that is. For the bow of my head, peace in body, peace in speech, peace in mind. It is here in this space that I say namaste.